Hey, welcome to an episode of the Car Mods. I'm Jeff, and today I'm going to go over some installation tip on how to install the plug-and-play 1617 Touring headlight adapter harness that I make. So I got a few questions from people that purchased this harness, and they were curious how come their low and high beam wasn't turning on when they installed it. And the issue was that both of them had installed the connectors incorrectly. They reversed the polarity, and so that's why it wasn't turning on. And so I'm going to go show you how to install it so you don't have that issue. And so on this side, it's going to be the side that's going to be connecting to your touring headlights. As you can see, it says right there low and high, the side markers, and also the turn and the DRL. So this plugs into the 1617 touring side. And the opposite side, this is what's going to be connected into your stock factory headlight wire harness. Okay, so as you can see, the low, which is the H11, this one is the high, which is the 9005. That's the turn and the DRL, as you can see right there. I'm only going to go over the low and the high because that's the issue that people are having. And so here is your low beam plug right here. So I'm going to go ahead and undo this from the headlight harness. And so there is a tab in the back that you press right here to release this. You just don't yank on this. All right, so you press that and remove it. So there you go. And the low one is going to have this green plastic inside the headlight socket, and it's going to have a slit right there. Okay, and the back of it is going to be two wires. On this side, which is the passenger side, is going to be black and brown. On the driver's side, it's going to be black and yellow. The black is the ground, and then the brown is the positive, and the yellow would be the positive, and black would be the ground on the driver's side. Now that's very important to know because when you connect my harness, as you can see, it's labeled positive and negative. You have to make sure that the polarities line up. So the positive has to go to either the brown or the yellow, and then the ground has to go to the black wire. If you were to flip this, what's going to happen is you're going to pop the fuse, which is located in this fuse box that's located back here. And so you just remove this fuse box, and here are some extra fuses that you can get, but it is that one right there, number 24 and 25 slot. Those are the fuses that's going to pop, and that is your spare fuse and the spare fuse puller right there. All right, so don't get them mixed up. If you do, you are going to pop those fuses. Okay, now I also mentioned about that slot. Now if you look at my low beam plug, inside of it there is a little notch as well. So that's a guidance where you're going to be plugging in. It needs to slide into that notch right there. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and slide that in and plug it down, and that's it. There you go. All right, so there you go. So the yellow wire is right now connected to the brown side, right? And then the black wire is connected to the black side. Okay, so that's for the low beam. Here is the high beam. Again, you want to make sure you push on this tab to remove your stock wire harness. And this side, one side is pink and one side is black. And so the pink is going to be the positive and black is going to be the ground. And again, this has two little slots. If you take my harness, if you look inside, there's those two little slots in there. I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up really easy. But there is, as you can see right there. And so I'm going to make sure those two little slots match up and also the color matches up. And so here's the ground and here's the black wire. So I'm going to make sure that side matches up and plugs in, and that's it. So again, the yellow wire is hooked up to the pink side. The black wire is hooked up to the black side. Again, if you get this polarity mixed up, the headlight won't turn on and you will pop a fuse. Alright, so hopefully this video helps those people installing the conversion harness on their vehicle so that A, it turns on, and B, it's not going to pop a fuse. And another thing, please do not yank or pull on the wires. It is possible that the wires can come out of the socket when you yank on them really hard. And also make sure you press on the release tab to remove them from the socket. See, there's all this release tab in the back. You have to press it to release it. You just don't yank it out. Alright, so hopefully this video is helpful. If you have any other questions, please leave in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. If you're interested in purchasing a set for yourself for your Touring headlight upgrade for both Coupe and Sedan from the 9th gen or 9.5 gen to the Touring LED headlights, contact me at DIYCarModify@gmail.com.